My name is Rhapsody, his name is Reto of Retromation, and welcome back to video games. How's it going, bud?
It's going good. You're not gonna try to do the same thing again? You're too afraid?
No.
Too afraid?
Sorry. That's not how that works. But what I will try and do is cheat. Go.
Oh! Nice try. Nice try. Okay. Thought you would,
You were too ready for it.
Did you cheat last time? No, you didn't cheat last time, did you?
No, I haven't been cheating for a while.
Yeah. I don't know. I stopped playing psychological warfare, like mind games, as soon as it really just became a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't.
As far as I'm concerned, doing the psychological warfare is the podcast.
It's true.
Right?
It's true.
Because it seems like the more I get you talking about the game, the more of a chance I have of winning.
It's the long con. This whole time.
Yeah, I didn't even want to do a podcast. I only like talking exclusively about the numbers in game. Whenever an item turns up, I like to read every number from its wiki page.
Okay. Well, now that you said that, you have to do that. You know, you have to read me all the numbers of the wiki of the next item you get.
The Sunlight Javelin does 150 damage per millisecond. It is the world's best video game weapon.
I don't think so.
That's what it says. That's what it says on the wiki. You don't know what wiki I'm looking at.
Is it your own personal wiki? You made your own wiki just for this joke? Wow.
Yep. I'm that dedicated to it, and I did it with Squarespace.
Squarespace. I mean, we are a podcast now.
Yeah, we've got to get sponsors now.
Have you been kicked out of public places for not wearing underwear? MeUndies. Put some darn clothes on. MeUndies.
MeUndies. Cover your shame.
You can't do that here. MeUndies.
Excuse me, sir. This is a Denny's. MeUndies.
Oh my god, what are the other ones? NordVPN. It does something, I promise. I don't know. I didn't read the prompt, but I bet it does something.
I was allowed to make this ad as wacky as possible. That means it's a good company. NordVPN.
Exactly. Oh my
Not
goodness.
that it's not, by the way, but still.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. And that is why I'm going to read this prompt. NordVPN helps you be successful, it says right here on the paper, in all business ventures. Wow, that's pretty good.
Each and every single one? Damn.
I guess I'm going to have to download NordVPN with promo code Reto and Rhaps. Race the same maps. This promo code is too long, but promise it's going to work. Tell me
code Reto and Rhaps, race the same maps in Enter the Gungeon, episode 41?
41?
Yeah, and then whatever the subtitle for that episode is.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it's all over for you now. I got the Corsair, baby.
You think it's all over for me? I got the portable table device, so I don't think it's all over for you, actually.
It's all over now.
All I need is a table tech, and I'm going off.
I mean, yeah, table tech blanks. Bada bing, bada boom. Table tech blanks, gold amulet, and you actually do have a run right there.
Exactly. It could be that, or it could just be the Sunlight Javelin I'm using. Are you yet a fan of the Sunlight Javelin?
I like it more than I used to like it, but I don't love it. If I got it this early, I would like it. But I think that it falls.
Okay.
It just falls off to me quicker than like, and it's the same thing. It's not its fault because it's not a bad gun, but it looks like it's supposed to be really strong, and it's not as strong as my headcanon tells me it's supposed to be. So therefore, it's disappointing. But it's not bad.
I don't know. Maybe you should fire your headcanon then, because it is real good. Real damn good.
Fire my headcanon.
No, I meant de-recruit.
Re-recruit? Re-recruit my headcanon. De-recruit.
Yeah. That was the euphemism that we were taught in management classes for firing people. De-recruitment.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was...
You have a job elsewhere now.
In the future. Somewhere not here.
We are giving you the opportunity to look for a different job.
Yeah. This reminds me of This is a news podcast now, everybody. Breaking news! Breaking news! Breaking news! Did you know that Game Informer? First of all, do you know Game Informer? I assume, yeah. The
yes.
magazine /
I have heard of them.
Yeah, they're from Minneapolis, and they just had to fire like half their people because GameStop is doing really, really badly. What is your take on the idea of physical game stores going away? Are you sad? Do you care? What do you think?
So I feel like I'm not the target demographic for those stores. I feel like kids who kind of want to see it more visually and have all of those kinds of different options like physically available to them at the time in order to inspect are more the target, as well as people who don't necessarily have the internet connection in order to be able to download, 60 gig day one patches as well as the game itself.
Yeah.
So I think they're a relic of the past, but I don't think they're a relic of the past for everyone. So I feel uncomfortable saying that I'm okay with them dying, but I'm okay with them dying.
Yeah.
Especially because a lot of them have had very scummy business practices for a real long time.
It's true. My biggest disappointment of the whole shebang is just that Game Informers get taken the hit because they're owned by GameStop. That's just the biggest disappointment of the whole shebang for me. But yeah, I cannot remember the last time I've actually purchased a game at GameStop. Anything other than a used game store, I cannot remember the last time.
Ooh.
It's been forever. So I mean, I can't say that it hurts me personally, but it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, there's got to be people out there that this is hurting, right? Like, I don't know.
There definitely have to be, and I imagine they would probably be smaller communities, like especially more rural communities with access to enterprise broadband connections, not being a thing for reasons.
Well, people are still trying to get the next Just Dance on their Wii, their Nintendo Wii. It's like
still?
Yeah. Did you see the new Just Dance? The new Just Dance. It is releasing on the Nintendo Wii. It is not releasing on the Wii U. It is releasing on the Wii alongside the Switch and PlayStation 4 and everything.
I mean, it's fair that it's not releasing on the Wii U, despite the Wii U being in... Because I think there are 4 people that own a Wii U. And I think 3 of them returned it last year. Oh, okay. Well, congratulations. You own the last remaining Wii U in the wild.
I'm going to sell it for buku bucks.
Well, actually, it's not in the wild, I guess. In captivity. You have
dare you call my office the wild? They're all captive. They're all captive. But but yeah, they skipped over the Wii U, but they are releasing it on the Wii. There's a big enough market still on the Wii to put a new Just Dance game on it.
That's remarkable. I love that they're releasing it on old consoles, but I'm not feeling like they're going far enough yet. I want it on an arcade machine, but I also really want to be able to play it on my N-Gage.
Oh my god, the N-Gage. Did you see the N-Gage? I think I'm thinking of the right one. Did you see the announcement for the price point for the N-Gage? Like,
I did not, no.
You either really do or really don't want to, because they did it at E3, and it was the most bizarre thing ever. They, like, painted it onto a girl's stomach, and they, like, and then she came out, and they presented her like a billboard. For the price of the N-Gage. They're like, it's gonna be $2.99. It's like, and to make it even weirder, her belly button made it look like there was a decimal point where there wasn't, so people were really confused, on top of the fact that they were already really confused.
What can I say but yikes?
Yeah, absolute yikes. And it was like, thankfully, it was even weird and yikes then. Like, this was a long time ago, but it was even weird and yikes then, thankfully. Oh my god. And that's... They blundered so bad that I can't hear the word N-Gage without thinking about that. I mean, at least I'm thinking of something.
I was about to say, what are those other kind of like marketing campaigns of that same thing where the only thing you can think about when you hear of that company is some sort of marketing blunder that they did. Because for me, it's Pepsi at the moment.
Yeah.
And it has been Pepsi ever since that ad.
Yeah. It was a blunder one for sure. There's one that takes the cake for stupid decisions, and that was that one where what game was it? It was some game with zombies or something like that, where they pretended like there was a holdup. Like, people came in as actors, but nobody in the restaurant knew they were actors, and they were pretending like they were gonna shoot up the place. And it was for a game.
What?
And it was for a game, and nobody in there knew that it was a PR stunt. And then they just did it so people would talk about it. There's that one. That's a major, big whoops, big uh-oh.
That seems like it should be kind of straight up very illegal.
Yeah, there's that one, and then there was one for Resident Evil, where have you heard of about that one? Ring a bell?
Which in particular?
It's similar kind of idea. On the side of the road, there was a meat vendor. Like, they were selling, just selling meat like normal. And in the midst of their meat, they also had a very realistic looking human torso that was just hanging with the other meat that they were selling. And they just didn't, it's like people on the side of the road, they don't know. So that freaked out a lot of people. Big whoopses.
I kind of like the idea that someone does something like that, and then one of those darknet forums of a bunch of cannibals get together and they say, hey, there's actually a place on the I-95 that's selling currently human flesh.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's legal, but get down here, and it actually just becomes like a honeypot for catching a bunch of cannibals.
Oh my goodness. I wonder. They had to run into a weirdo that day. They had to. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I wish
At
we
least
had
one person
YouTube
walked
down
up to
there
them
to
and
record
said,
that.
have you got any more out the back?
Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah. So those are what come to my mind for obvious marketing blunders. Like, there's so many stupid ones for video games, but they've gotten better at it, I think. But
they've gotten better at it, but they've also become kind of like much more formulaic. Like, especially for AAA developers, a lot of them are doing the same kinds of things.
It's true.
I kind of want them to go back to making mistakes.
Yeah, put a gun in my face.
That was interesting, at least.
Put a gun in my face. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's like always my thing when people ask me about bad games, and I always when I get asked about bad games, like what's the worst game I ever played and everything like that, I talk about two games. I talk about The Bachelor for Wii, and I talk about Pets Cats 2. Are you familiar with Pets Cats 2?
Not as familiar as I would like to be, so why don't you avail me of information?
So, first of all, we'll talk about The Bachelor for a second. It is one of those obvious cash-in games, was made with no intent to be good, I'm sure. Like, just, it's based on the Bachelor TV show. And it's basically a really, really, really bad Mario Party game. Really bad. And that is a game that I consider to be my least favorite game I've ever played. And then there's a game that's mechanically broken with a lot of heart called Pets Cats 2, which is a sequel to Pets Cats, which is just a normal game where you take care of cats. It's just a normal game. The second one is an action-adventure game featuring wizards and all kinds of like detective work and like town management.
Perfect.
And it's like, it is the craziest thing. Mechanically, it's not great, and it is a bad game by all intents and purposes. But I could never call it a game I dislike playing, because it at least tried, and it was at least interesting. The Bachelor video game tried nothing to be interesting, and it is maybe it functions, but I hate it so much more than Pets Cats 2.
I will be in the same position of try something, I'm with you.
Yeah. I laughed so hard playing Pets Cats 2.
What made Pets Cat, not Pets Cat 2, but the other one was Bachelor. What made that the worst?
It was just because it was like, it felt like a collection of. It's okay. It's, to be fair, it's the worst one that I played in recently enough to have memory of it fully, like as an adult who can critique things with anything, kind of like any kind of a point. Yeah. It was just like, because the game The Bachelor, or I mean the movie, or the show The Bachelor. Are you familiar with the show The Bachelor?
Yes, ish.
Yeah, I mean, so okay, so it's depending on if it's the Bachelor, Bachelorette, they had both in the game. It's like one person and they're fighting for everyone's love in a mansion. Mm-hmm. So we were like, okay, how are you going to turn that into a video game? Like, that could be an interesting idea, right? Like, you could make some kind of interesting dating sim out of that, right? I'm sure. But no, it is a collection of games that would be bad if you found them in a web browser. And you're supposed to be like, okay, so now you're going skiing to win Jason's heart. But it's just like you click tiles with the Wii controller, you click tiles on the screen by pointing at them and clicking them faster than the other people. But it's also really hard to control on top of it.
Don't keep the suspense. Did you or did you not win Jason's heart?
Of course we won Jason's heart. The game is so bad that they don't care if you win or not, so they just let you win. It's so, oh. But, yeah, we played it on Couch Couple, and it was just, oh my god. We have so many talks about it. We had to make our own fun. None of the fun came from, like, the game. It's one of those, you know. Pets Cats 2 gave us the fun. It gave us a husky wearing a rainbow-colored top hat that was surrounded in a glowing sphere that slowly raised through a jail cell that he was being held captive in, and then wreaked havoc on the world. That's what that gave us.
Yeah, frankly, you can't ask for more than that.
I don't think so. Like, I mean, one of the main characters is like a cat in a beret and an ascot. So, I mean, hell yeah. Ride or die.
Of course. Too few games have French cats.
It's true, it's true.
Too few games have pretentious French cats as well.
It's true.
But that ascot, I mean, you gotta know.
It's true. You know.
Did you get A Dog's Life when it came out on PS2? Like, it was one of the early PS2 supported games.
No, but I wanted it. Was it bad? I don't think I've ever looked.
Well, you do go around following the smell trails of other dogs' farts in order to collect them. So yeah, man, you can tell me whether it's bad. You can watch the AGDQ speedrun of it, which I recommend. It is the best way to experience that game as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
It is a delightful train wreck.
Okay. That seems like the kind of... That's my thing with Pets Cats too. It's a delightful train wreck. And I would much rather play a delightful train wreck. I would much rather hear about stupid Resident Evil ads than be told, hey, gamer! You want a new keyboard mat? Why do you need a mat for your keyboard? Don't ask. Just game.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Just put a gun in my face, I guess, apparently, as what I'm asking for. I want to go to a nice restaurant and be surprised by somebody trying to terrify me. I mean...
If you can sincerely start your sentence with, hey, gamers.
Hey, gamers.
I'm out.
Yeah. Hey, gamers.
Sorry, that's my I'm out in the Sharks moment.
Yeah. And for that reason, I'm out. Ooh. Is it Shark Tank there? It's not Dragon's Den? Ooh.
Well, it's Dragon's Den for us. It's just I know Shark Tank is the correct reference to make for those who are mainland US.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I should have remained ignorant for the flow of the joke.
No, it's totally okay. It's just I'm trying to meter myself a little bit with those kinds of things.
It's true.
But only when it's so trivial as to say a different name for what is exactly the same type of show.
Yeah. What's one thing that you constantly have issues with? Is there anything that you like, or you just can't get yourself to say the other thing for that even maybe even is trivial? Is there anything?
that maybe even is trivial, as in like things in American English that I don't use.
Yeah, that you feel like you maybe would. Yeah.
I'll tell you what it is. It's Wrath.
Wrath.
W-R-A-T-H. The sin. Wrath.
Oh yeah. It took me a minute.
People get so mad at me and Iridus about it as well.
Took me a minute. I know because I watched you play Iridus and I heard it and I knew that, but I was like, I mean it doesn't bother. I like it. I think it sounds more fun, but I could understand. I don't think
anyone is legitimately actually quarreling with those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Or at least I hope not.
Oh god. Hope not. My run is so bad that I almost did not kill Wallmonger in time. So.
I know the feeling. I was using the Sunlight Javelin the entirety of that.
I was using the nail gun, boy.
Woo! Okay. Well, I don't know that feeling in particular.
I was using the nail gun in the Corsair. But the nail gun.
Come on, Corsair in that room? Oh, you've got a gift.
No. It's so big.
Yeah, the Corsair? It's the best weapon in the game.
Uh-oh. You've awoken them.
The folks that come around and say, yeah, actually, it's really good.
It's like, I think Corsair is fine. Like, I do. I think it's fine. But that's about it. I think it's fine. Situationally can be quite good. It has some good synergies. But for the most part, it's fine. That's what I think.
I don't know. It takes so long to charge up, and the direction you fire it at the enemy matters, that I find I keep moving out of the position where I'm going to get it to hit the same enemy multiple times.
Yeah.
And then I'm not getting value out of it anymore. It's just like a really, really bad charge weapon for me.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't like using it. I guess that means it's bad. I don't like using it at all. So therefore, I hate it. Never mind.
No, there are good things we don't like using. We've spoken about that before as well.
It's true. It's true. I don't like getting finished gun. Puts me in a dilemma.
It's too good.
It's true. Too good. No, it's too bad, Rhapsody. You like that garbage? You like the finished gun? You think that
I've
the ability to
actually
reflect
managed
bullets?
to win the game with the finished gun before.
Oh,
I know.
I bet you think you could
was
win the
hard.
game with just the finished gun too. I might die.
I don't know. Only if I was the gunslinger, I think.
Okay. Yeah, to get all those synergies that it has.
In rainbow mode.
Oh yeah. Boy, oh boy. Oh, finally.
Did you get a weapon?
Guns! I get to play Enter
Guns,
the
plural.
Gungeon.
That's not okay. You get guns plural?
I found the shop. And I had so much money. Thank God. Oh my goodness. Oh man. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be? Let's say quality, because ability is kind of like superpower. Or at least
quality or ability?
Quality or ability
what
within.
counts as a quality?
Okay, quality or ability that is a human one and not a superhuman one.
Okay. What counts as a quality?
Like probably like more patient, more more fill in the blank. More creative on the spot. Better at improv.
Should I just go ahead and answer this for both of us?
Yeah, I think you could probably take that boy
less
away.
anxious, please. I would like to be less anxious.
More of that, please. I would like some. Yes, please. Some more. It's true. That one's too easy. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like because I did have a look through the questions, love, and I saw a lot of them that I was like, I feel like we're probably gonna have very similar answers for that, and I think we're probably gonna have very similar answers on the same topic for a lot of them.
Yeah. Whoa! Sorry, I'm like actually gonna die. I'm actually gonna die.
Oh, I'm actually gonna die?
I'm at 1 heart.
Oh, damn.
I'm at 1 heart, and I'm playing very badly at 1 heart. Oh my.
If it helps at all, I am in the dragon fight, so we might be out of this soon.
Okay. Sure, that can help.
Are you in the dragon fight as well?
No.
No.
No. I'm just gonna bank on you maybe dying on the dragon. And I'm gonna save face by just walking really slowly to the next room. Hopefully I don't have to fight it.
It's not a bad way to go as far as I'm concerned. That is not actually a bad path because none of my weapons deal any damage. I have, in order, the Sunlight Javelin, the lowercase r, the Fat Line, the Vorpal Gun, the regular shotgun, the Polaris unupgraded, the Shell, the regular sidearm, and back to that Sunlight Jab.
Ooh. I mean,
Oh, God.
Shell does more damage than you probably expect in a big fight like that. But all in all, not great. Not great.
To get that many weapons and to have almost all of them universally be garbage? Remarkable.
Yeah. Mine looks pretty similarly bad. Basically the same, except I don't have Sunlight Javelin. I don't even have that.
I can't believe you don't have Sunlight Javelin. Sunlight Javelin, the fact that it like insta-kills the majority of enemies on the first 3 floors is probably the only reason that I'm going to be ahead here.
I mean, I'm not even in the dragon fight yet, so I think this one's yours unless you die. And I have a feeling you're not going to die.
Probably not, although I have taken a bunch of damage in the dragon fight. It's 3rd phase cycle for the heart. Gonna polish it off with the shell.
Oh, I found the dragon. I might just bring it back.
Ooh.
No. With the end, I'll do it with the nail gun.
I was about to say, actually, I'll wait here and then we'll race up to the end, but no. Not with the nail gun.
Maybe I got a little bit of ammo in the Vorpal. Maybe if I get 20 crits in a row. Oh, there's 2.
Although you
3?
actually need them spaced out so you don't get that whole boss armor.
In a row-ish. Perfectly in a row.
Alternating crit shots.
You know, a reasonable request.
It's theoretically possible.
Yeah, it can happen.
And I'm just gonna aim here and shoot myself in the face. That's a well played.
I'm gonna just quit to the breach so I don't have to risk potentially dying.
And
people saying, "Oh, if you're streaking, why is your death counter 1 higher?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That can be difficult to explain.
Yeah, people
And
don't
I
trust
always feel
it.
like no one else makes a large issue out of it except for me when like in those kinds of like streaking circumstances. I'm the person who seems to care the most about explaining, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
That was an off-camera thing for a different run.
Yeah.
Or that was miscounted.
Sure it was, buddy. That's what they say. Yeah, of course.
It only
It's like,
takes one person saying sure it was. They can be doing it sarcastically and you're like, no one believes me.
yeah. It's like, oh god, I am a liar.
Dang it.
Yeah. But
I've been caught out.
well, congratulations. You're on a streak. You're on a win streak.
Very much. Yeah, no, I intend to just not think about it. Actually, no, I'm not. I lost the last episode, thank you.
Wait,
the
what?
episode before that. Episode before that. That's a streak of 2.
Yeah. Streak of 2.
Let's see if we can put a 3rd on it in the next episode.
I'd like to see you
Until
try.
then, though. My name has been Rhapsody. His name has been Reto. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself and hopefully we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.